Yo, what's going on, guys? Back in with another video. Hope you guys are doing well. So in today's video I'll be showing you guys how I made this DVD logo player that always hits the corners. So I made it to only hit the corners and nothing else. So yeah, I'll show you guys how to make this. So yeah, let's get to it. So first things first, you need to get this URL from this website. So you have to get this URL because this is gonna be our image that we'll use. So yeah, make sure to get this URL. I'll put a link in the description. So first what we're gonna do is make a canvas on HTML. So that's all we need to do on the HTML side. We just need to make a canvas, that's all. So next, let's go into our index.css, and over here what you need to do is put your body to margin 0. Whenever you make a website, your body will always have a margin of 8 pixels. So you need to remove that if you want it to hit all 4 sides of your monitor on the website. But if you guys don't want to, you can just put it at that hits the corner of like a canvas, and you like put the size of the canvas. So I'm just gonna do the whole screen, so that's why I'm gonna take away the margin of the body, and I'm gonna put it at the background color of black because that's how it is when it goes there. But this is just for decorations, you guys don't have to do this stuff. But this margin 0, it's necessary if you want to do it for the full screen. So let's get to our JavaScript side, and what I'm gonna do is I will get the reference from the canvas. So I'll do const canvas equals document dot query selector. I'll get the canvas, then I have to make an image. So I'll go to an image, so image equals new image, and we have to do image src. Src equals to, remember that I told you guys to get the URL from that website to get the logo. So this is it, we posted here, that's the image src, there we go. Next we have to get the reference to our canvas, not reference, the context of our canvas. So let's see, the equals canvas.get context. I'm gonna do a 2D canvas, and so in order to get the width of our monitor on the website, we do let vid equals window dot inner width. So this basically gets the whole width of your monitor on the website. So, well, not the monitor, but if you full screen your website, you will technically get the full width of your monitor. Well, it basically gets the full width of the website. So yeah, and let's do height equals window dot inner height. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a let x equals 0, let y equals 0. This will basically be our movements for the image. And I'll do one more, so let turn equals top left. So this is basically like whenever he hits the corner, I'm gonna name it to something. So like he starts from top left, then he goes to bottom right. So whenever he's the bottom right, this turn will equal to bottom right, and so on and so on. So next we have to give the width of the website to the canvas. So we do canvas.width equals width. Then same thing, canvas.height equals height. So next I'm going to make a function called animate, and this will request animation frame animated. So what request animation frame does is it keeps calling this function. So if you put animate in the parentheses, it will just keep calling this function on and on and on and on. So yeah, so we're just gonna keep calling this function. Next what we have to do is we're gonna make a method called check turn, and in this method, or function I should say, my bad. So in this function we're gonna check the turn method, the turn string. So if the string is top left, right, we're gonna x plus plus, and we're gonna do y plus equals 0.5 and break. So what this means is if it's top left, then x, the movement of the image, will go like this, and the y will go 0.5. so it'll basically go like this. So that's the movement, right, for the top left. And then we make another one, case bottom right, we're gonna do x equals 1080 and y minus equals 1. So I'll explain later what this 1080 means. You guys don't worry about it right now. I'll tell you what this means. So if it's bottom right, that means picture my cursor as the image. So if it's bottom right, then y minus equals 1. That means it will go up. The y will go up, and the x will stay at 1080. So the y will go up. And then break. So and then case top right, the x will minus by 1 and the y plus equals 0.5. So inside the top right, we're gonna minus the x, so that means the picture will move this way, and y plus equals 0.5, so that means it will be like this. And then we'll do one more case bottom left. Now what this will do is x will equal to 0 and y minus equals 1. So what this means is when the picture is at the bottom left, the x will stay still, there will be no movement of x, and the y will only go up, so it'll go up. So that's our check turn function. So next what we'll do is we'll draw the image on the canvas. So all we have to do is cd.drawImage. So that's like the context, we get the canvas context and we draw the image. Then we have to put in the parentheses the image. So I already made an image as we already did on the top. So we do image and then we give it x and y as to where to put it on the canvas and the size of it. So the width will be 200 and the height will be 100. So this basically draws the image. So now what we have to do is check where the image is. So we do if y is bigger than height minus 100 and the x is bigger than width minus 200, what we'll do is we'll do turn equals bottom right. So as you guys can see here, we did height minus 100. If you guys don't know why, because the height of the image is 100. If you don't do this, the image will go like halfway through and then it will run this code. But we don't want that. We want the image corners to hit the corner of the window, then this code runs. And then same thing with width, because it's 200. And over here I did x equals 1080 because my monitor, the canvas size is 1280, so and then I do minus 200 here, so it's gonna be 1080. That's why the x over here equals 1080, so it doesn't go more than that, so it doesn't keep running this code. So when it's bottom right, I put it to x equals to 1080, so it just stays there, and this code only runs once. Hope that makes sense. Then same thing over here, we do else if y is less than 0 and x is equal to 1080, then turn equals top right. So this is basically the y is less than 0 and the x equals 1080. So now we do else if y is bigger than height minus 100 and x is less than 0. If that's the case, then we do bottom left. And one more, else if y is less than 0 and x equals 0, turn equals top left. Alright, and you have to call the animate function. So if you do that and if you open, oh, as you guys can see what's happening. So this happens because we are not clearing our canvas, because we keep calling this method and it keeps drawing the image. So that's why we have to clear it so it draws the image on different places each time. And in order to do that, we do cd.clearRect. We do x, y, 0. So it starts from there. The width will be canvas.width and the height will be canvas.height. So we're clearing everything in the canvas when we call this function. So let's see how it looks. As you guys can see, we have our image going. But as you guys can see, it doesn't change colors. We're gonna code that part right now. So as you can see, it goes in X pattern. Alright, so now let's go ahead and code the color part. I'm going to make a function down here called random, and in this function I'll make a variable let random color equals math.floor. We have to floor it because we don't want any decimals, we only want integers. So we do math.random times 6 and plus 1. So remember when we got this URL, if you open this URL on the web, as you can see, we get this. But if you change the number over here to 3, for example, we get the color change. And if you get like 1, as you guys can see, and the max is 6, I figured. So we're gonna put a random color to generate a random number between 1 and 6, and we get different colors. So if you go here, so this basically gets a random color between 1 and 6. So then we do let image src equals, we post the URL, but we don't post this part until 0. We plus random color and plus the rest of the part, which is .svg. So, and then we have to apply this to our image src. So we do image.src equals image src. So every time it hits the corners, it will change color, but we haven't done the part yet. We haven't called this function. So over here, every time it hits the corner, we have to call random. So we'll change colors every time it hits the corner. By the way, all the code will be down in the description if you guys want it. Alright, so let's see how it looks. If I refresh, and as you can see, it changes color. As you guys can see, it changes different colors every time it hits the corner. One more thing, you guys can change the speed too, but remember, if you change the speed, you have to change the Y too, because they're all connected to how the shape moves in what direction. If you only change the X, then it will be like this instead of like this. So you have to change the Y too, so it all matches together. So that's it for this video, guys. If you guys like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe button. It helps me a lot, appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.